Hello there, I'm Jason Temple.
And I'm Justin Temple. And in this quick video, we're going to do an I Am transformation review about the fourth core commitment, which is very important for any business and home-based business, network marketing, MLM, for you to be able to finally fire your boss, escape the matrix, live the laptop lifestyle, and walk the beaches of the world, sinking your toes into the hot sand. So we're going to share our stories with you real quick and then let you know the education that we're learning and the fourth core commitment in I Am transformation. So what's your story, Dad?
Well, a little bit about my story is I got started in the network marketing business probably about 20 years ago. I didn't make any money for a long time. Actually had some success about 7 years ago, and made my first couple bucks online. And since then, just been learning a lot, teaching a lot to other people, and just doing what I can to share what I learn and things like that. I also deal with a lot of you out there probably have already watched one of my videos. I deal with a brain injury, a traumatic brain injury that I acquired when I was jumped by 4 different people, and things like that. That I deal with that every single day. It's just kind of giving me some things that I have to deal with every day. But you know what? If I can do this, anybody can do this out there. And I know a lot of people out there have things that they deal with even worse than what I deal with. And so just want to let you know that you can do this as well. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Justin. He's going to tell a little bit about his story now.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. So some of my story real quick is that I actually started home-based business network marketing when I was 16 years old. I didn't know what I was doing. I was spamming my link everywhere, trying to post in Facebook groups with auto posters and do all sorts of low quality traffic strategies, trying to spend $1 for 1 million clicks. And so I didn't get anywhere. I struggled for a while, but then I finally started to listen to the training and pay attention to what the mentors in the program were trying to explain to me. And I finally started to crack the code and generate leads for my business on autopilot and be able to make money from home. And I actually still use the same strategies today to make money online. But anyways, I became a top 200 recruiter in that program and went out of business. Eventually, I went from guru business model to guru business model. I eventually was making $300 with an online store. And then in 2020, the shipping crisis happened, and the shipping times took forever. The shipping costs were way more. And I actually decided to get out of selling physical products and e-commerce and come back to digital products. So if you're wondering about e-commerce or physical products, you don't want to do that. I've already made a lot of money doing that. I've already been hired by my multimillionaire mentor to coach people in that. And it's a trap, because when things go wrong with the logistics and the boats and the shipping, the whole e-com business just totally tanks. And it's about every 4 to 8 years that happens with the countries around the world where things will start to happen. So I got out of selling physical products online and getting back into online digital products where they are instantly delivered, no shipping, no overhead, no customer service, no employees. And so that's what you want to do. That's what we do, is digital products. But anyways, I came back to this industry, started marketing a system, and then started to market more systems and create multiple streams of income, become a top 6 MLM affiliate recruiter in a program that's out right now, and then actually create a few of my own programs. So that's my story real quick. And so now let's get into the core commitment of this video, which is number 4. So what is one of the most important things that you can do to actually be able to build a sustainable online business? And I'm going to let my dad explain that real quick. So what is that real quick, Dad?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's really bringing a positive attitude to what you're doing, okay? You really need to project a positive mindset out there, okay? just think of it. Would you rather talk to somebody or be involved with somebody or have your mentor be somebody who kind of is a little bit, now I'm talking about the business, is, thinking negatively about it, or, maybe they've had some ups and downs and things like that. But would you rather be on a team that projects a positive mindset, or would you rather be on a team that projects a negative mindset? So, that really is a very, very valuable core thing that you need to do. And actually it's pronounced, or we actually say it. How do we say it, Justin? The actual fourth core commitment
is creating positive energy.
Creating positive energy, or bringing a positive mindset. Creating positive energy, guys. You need to create positive energy so that your team will actually be positive and want to do and learn exactly what you're doing. Okay, which is exactly what we teach you, and this system teaches you how to do. All right. So with that being said, Justin's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so another thing about being positive is that you don't always have to be like a rah-rah fanboy or a cheerleader for what you're doing. Being honest is also another important thing, and people appreciate genuine honesty. And so try not to, lead people into the fire. That's not a positive energy either, right? A lot of programs are not really legitimate. A lot of programs are low paying or mislead people by saying you can make a bunch of money without having to recruit, things like that. So, being honest is also a positive energy out there. And it's not necessarily just being a cheerleader for everything or for whatever you're doing. Find an honest, ethical program with real products, real training, something that will help your team. So that way you don't have to worry about all these other negative things, and you can just bring yourself, bring your positivity. And with this system, it's actually so quality that you can just be yourself and just go ahead and tell your story, lead it into the system, and Dave will explain everything else because you can register for free. So that's another thing about being positive as well. And so yeah, that's a quick video about the fourth core commitment. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention about positivity, Dad?
Well,
other than the fact that it just makes you way more money.
That's for sure. Let me say this. I'm really positive about, or I'm thinking in a positive manner about what you're going through right now. Okay. And I know what you're going through may be negative. Maybe that, you need more money, or that something's going on in your family that's, is really tough to get through and things like that. But I'm thinking positively about that, because here's why. Because I believe that you're going to make it through it. Okay. I believe in you, and I believe that you're going to make it through whatever hard times that you're going through right now. I believe that you can make it through it. Okay. I believe every day that I can get through the end of the day. Okay. And it's a very much of a struggle for me these days. Every day is hard for me now. Okay. But I believe that I can do it every single day. Now, I'm not saying there's a chance I can die every day. It's not that bad. But what I'm saying is I have to just think positively every single day. Now, when it comes to business, Justin and I, we throw out there a positive attitude because why? Because we have something to be positive about. This system that you're getting ready to see, and when you click the link below, is what we're so positive about. I've been involved in systems before, Justin, that really weren't that easy to be positive about, and couldn't even really be positive about it, because there was nothing positive about it. Okay. But what you're going to get with this system and our mentorship is making me think positive about where you could be in the next coming short amount of time. All right. So I'm thinking positive for you right now, and we're we're gonna knock this out of the ballpark together, right? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So when you click the link below, you're gonna learn all about this system. You're gonna learn everything that you need to know. And here's another thing positive. It's free. It's free to get started here. It's absolutely free to get started here. Just click the link below right now and go ahead and get started today for free. And you will be on our team, on Team Temple. And we welcome you to Team Temple right now. Excuse me. We welcome you to Team Temple. And we will see you on the inside.